Well, that's the funny thing too is when it gets to that point where you have that much money, you're never gonna spend it all. Like, who the hell cares?
Some people. I mean, those
But
people
people
who are
care so much to get it.
Yeah, that's the drive. Some people are bad with money. They don't keep it for long. And then I imagine the successful business guys know something or two about actually holding on to money and investing it right. So then they just keep growing it. You're right there. The only thing you can do with it is give it away in an inheritance or something. Put it back into your business.
Something.
Keep buying shit.
So, I mean, I would like to see someone like try to spend like $200 million.
You just keep buying expensive things, like really expensive.
Yeah, you just buy expensive shit, but I mean, it's still would still be an effort.
$200 million, I will make a YouTube like special about it. I will spend it really
Well,
fast.
think about it this way. I'll go my route. Even if I buy an island's about $10 million.
That's all?
To then, yeah, you can buy the islands for about $10 million.
That's
What
cheap.
about the insurance to cover it during storms?
We don't got insurance. It is an
You don't
island.
got to worry about it. This is an island. But then to have like the house and all that built on it, it's probably about another 10. So now I'm at 20 million. To have like all of the stuff imported where I could actually like live there and function there, it's probably about another 10 to 20. So now I have my own little country, and I'm still only at like $50-60 million.
How much to pay Apple to like rig it to make it like an island?
I hate you.
I didn't.
An island.
Island, you gotta put the dash.
Island.
Like Kailan, ni hao.
Exactly. Not like island. But I'm saying, might as well turn it into a smart island.
But then you just making more money.
Exactly.
What? No, you're paying Apple to rig it up that way.
But you could be like, well, this extends the reach to blah, and it just helps with marketing or something.
You don't have to
If
accept
you
money.
are not going to make money off your island, then you've wasted
Tourist destination.
Yeah.
They go there so they can be on their phones. It's awesome.
Exactly.
It's beautiful,
It
actually.
probably exists. You could
Whatever.
probably just hit up Apple and be like, hey, I have my own country. You guys can come and do as dicey as shit as you want here.
There are no rules.
You want to make phones out of blood diamonds? I don't give a shit.
You got it.
I didn't agree to the Kimberley Act. The UN has no pull in my island.
So you guys are all Apple people. Do you think they're going to take over the world?
I don't want to say I'm an Apple person.
You talk
I
to Siri.
begrudgingly became an Apple person.
I know I am too. My wife upgraded her phone and was like, guess who's getting my old phone?
But Isaiah really needed a new phone. He was running for years. I've seen him have a Galaxy S5.
The only reason I replaced it is because I went swimming with it on accident.
You just couldn't do it anymore.
And I don't like change.
But he held on to that phone, and I've known Isaiah a few years, and he's always had that till just recently.
I got that, and
Yeah,
I got that because I dropped the other one. No, I fucking went swimming with the other one too. For some reason, I go
Yeah.
swimming with phones a lot.
I just don't ever see you or hear about you swimming so much. So to see that you ruined phones by swimming,
All right, fine. I wallowed in some water.
fell in.
You dick.
No, I just don't see
The
anyone. swimming.
humanity.
I guess I didn't really see anyone swimming this year all that much.
No.
So.
And if you go to the river, they're still all there.
Yay.
Even though they were like, hey, you friggin'. I'm not even going down that rabbit hole. It makes me sad.
More change.
We were the virus all along. We are the walking dead.
We are the aliens.
Show me where we're not.
So Apple's not taking over the world. You guys think they're just making phones?
No, they're just making phones. They're not. If I'm looking at the big picture of what they've, and I've studied them for a good minute, there's not enough for them to take over the world. Like, they have a lot of pull. They don't have that much enough in there. If anything, Elon Musk will do it first.
Yeah. I'd bet money on that. Like when I saw the Tesla truck, I was like, this is just like a post-apocalyptic thing, right?
I know, it's badass.
And it was like, the glass is bulletproof, the engine won't blow up, this, that. Didn't it have the thing to it, like it could like raise itself and lower itself?
Oh, maybe I didn't check that.
I think that was a thing too, and I was like, yeah, this is like some weird Mad Max future battle scenario that he's describing.
If I had all his money, I would make crazy trucks too.
God, isn't he trying to get to space now too?
He is. He has
Sent a car up there.
There's a Tesla up in space. It's just orbiting all the time.
He just shot a car into space.
Yeah, just because he's like, I want to show you that my technology works. I've put
beautiful.
a car into space.
He did.
And there's a guy just vibing up there. They put like a mannequin. It looks like he's driving the car.
It's beautiful. It really is.
But Elon Musk is doing cool stuff. Like, he's making really good internet. Like, I was reading an article. I think it's called Starlink is his
Yeah.
service. They launched it in, like, Montana because it's, like, you know, very, like, how are you going to get internet over there? And people were saying, like, oh, yeah, I had, like, the crummiest service. Like, I had this much speed. Like, out of, like, 100 points, I had 6 points. Now I have a solid 100 points now of my internet by using that. So,
That'd be
I
a
am
welcome.
interested in that.
That's a welcome change. If someone can knock Google off their pedestal.
Well, not like a search engine,
Oh yeah, that too. Sorry.
like actual connect. Like
Yeah.
Spectrum sucks. Spectrum's
Yeah,
terrible.
fuck you, Spectrum.
What's the other one? CenturyLink it sucks. That's all we get here.
We can't even get CenturyLink in like 2/3 of UMA.
That's true. It's bad. But
I did
Starlink-
have it, but it was real bad.
I want to try that Elon Musk internet.
I got the worst, and I don't even remember what it was in freaking
Might-
Winter Haven. Yeah.
Wasn't it beam speed? There was that. Angel,
It wasn't even beam speed. It was I think it was Roadrunner.
oh, that was back in the day. That's not even around anymore.
No.
Roadrunner.
It was what is
That's
it?
Time Warner.
Yeah, and then
Time Warner.
Time Warner then became Spectrum.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
But I just remember them showing up and drilling the big hole in the wall.
Doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
Doing the
Starlink
thing.
sounds cool. I don't know about that shit. He wants to put chips in people's brains. But, you know, mad scientists. You got to try some crazy stuff.
I think we're a good 200 years away from that being much more functional than it is.
Don't put it past
I don't
him.
think anyone's gonna put anything in their body.
I think you'll have like 10 people who do it, and then I think it'll happen, like, technology-wise, it'll be there, but it won't be adopted. Like you said, like, who wants to do it? No one. I'm going to go get a hole drilled in my head first. Yeah, I'll do that.
There are people.
There'll be people, but not enough to, like,
It's
change
fast
it.
though.
Super fast. Yeah, there's people out there doing all crazy shit, like not learning, but I guess like volunteering to have like, you know, bionic stuff put in them so they can become one with like their house. They have it like open the house just by like waving their fucking arms.
Become one with their house.
Little things like it's all obviously like early stages of this technology, but there are people who want to become like more computer than man, I think.
I actually really do like using computers a lot. Like, I really enjoy, like, when new technology comes out. I like to be, like, an adopter of things. That's me, though. Like, I really do enjoy it.
I want to. It just seems like a lot of it right now is very like capped on phones. Like we just like phones so much that we're trying to make them do everything we can. The cameras on phones are magnificent right now.
Oh, they've gotten loads. When you think about just, like, 10 years ago what they look like, even maybe 5 years ago what they look like, they're way better now.
I mean, people shoot music videos on their iPhones. They make songs on GarageBand on their iPhone.
Like the new iPhone 12.
You buy it here on Apple. Link below.
Link below. We really need to place link to these websites. Like no discount codes or anything. Just link below.
Link below. Where's the discount? I didn't say there was a discount. I just said there was a link.
That's a shit, boy.
Send them to Meat Spin.
Oh God, just some beautiful website like that.
That still exists.
I like the change of, like, certain technologies, in essence, like making stuff. Like, I can make music on here in GarageBand and open it up on my phone and still use it. And you can shoot the music video on there, you know?
That's true.
Like-
And that's awesome.
Or, like, Isaiah, you can, like, sketch on things and, like, have it there and send it to someone right away. Like, those are cool things that have happened versus, like,
Yeah.
you know?
It makes things very accessible. I guess you could also, though, then argue the negatives of it is, like, the positive is anyone can do it now. But that's
The problem is everyone is doing it.
I know.
Like it does definitely create that. I don't know what you would call it. Saturation. of
Saturation.
sorts.
The thing is, yeah, anyone can do it, but again, with me believing in the free market, I think you should still be better, and you'll get the things.
And why shouldn't you be able to do it? Like,
Yeah.
why shouldn't you be able to try? Like, some people have all this stuff on their phone and then they don't try. Like, if you're not interested, you're not gonna.
You know, like a buddy of mine had people coming up to him at one of his gigs and was like, "How do you guys make your backing tracks?" And he told him like point blank, like, "Oh, we do this, we do that, no. And I asked him, I was like, "The hell, man? Why would you tell somebody that? Like, if they're asking you how to make backing tracks, obviously they're another band and they're gonna try to get booked." And he's like, "If they wanted to do it, they would have done it by now. Like, they wouldn't have waited for some random gig from some random person and been like, hey, how do I do that?"
Yeah, like he had these secret. Like, it's not on YouTube already.
Yeah, it's like it's already out there.
It's like, what's the point of me telling you? Like, he could easily just find this out.
Like, now you're gonna know, but you're still not gonna do it. Like, as much as I hate myself, like, in these next few months, I'm gonna start making projects I see online, just try and sell them on like Etsy.
Yeah, why
And
not?
if somebody calls me out, I'll be like, look, you can eat my ass. Like, this,
Don't buy it.
you don't like
I
it,
know.
don't buy it. You're mad that I made it. You didn't copyright anything. Like, you can't copyright this DIY thing. Like, you just showing us how to make something you saw at the dollar store or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
Blue. Uno.
my turn. Who the hell's turn is it?
It's your turn.
My turn.